Welcome to Live in the Pub. This is Susan O'Rourke, and I'm here with Zig Zeitler. How you doing, Zig?
Not bad. How you doing, Susan?
I'm really tired. We just survived the Great Lakes Gathering, and another year under our belt with it.
Survived is correct.
Yeah, for those of you that came out, I want to say thank you for coming out and showing such support for a local event that we try to put on.
That's
Again, for those of you who aren't aware of it, that event is put on by the Dow Event Center, of course, and the White Crow Conservatory of Music, as well as the Mark McKnight family, who has so generously donated funds to this event for the last couple of years, the Saginaw Bay Watershed Initiative and the Friends of Celtic Culture, as well as many other people who have come on board at a grassroots level for sponsorship. We want to say thank you. We appreciate it. Now, today, what we're going to do is we're going to listen to a very special project, and the CD that I'm holding in my hand was sent to me by one of our favorites, Donie Carroll, and this is a compilation CD, and it is a fundraiser for the Mercy Center, which is actually in Bangkok, Thailand, I believe. And I'm going to read just the liner notes to this. Have you seen this CD yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's called In Partnership with the Poor, Irish Musicians for the Mercy Center. I played a couple of tunes off of this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I want to say a few months back when I first got it in the mail, but I never really had a chance to listen to it wholeheartedly and full length. So today, this is what we're going to focus on. First of all, I want to tell you, you can find out information about this project at mercycenter.org. And I'm going to read the liner notes to you so that you know what's going on too, Zig. It says, thank you for your contribution. So apparently when you buy the CD, the money goes to the Mercy Center.
Right.
With the purchase of the CD, you are helping to fund the music program at the Mercy Center, which is a charitable organization based in Thailand. The Mercy Center began as the Human Development Foundation in 1973 when Father Joe Mayer and Sister Maria Chantavarodam Sister Maria Chantavarodam opened a preschool for children in the slums of Bangkok. Today, over 3,000 children attend the school. Its mission is to help the children and communities of Bangkok's many slums. Together with their neighbors, they create simple but progressive solutions that touch the lives of thousands of the poor every single day. They build and operate schools. They improve family health and welfare, protect street children's rights. They combat the AIDS crisis, respond to daily emergencies, offer shelter to orphans, to street children, and to children and adults with AIDS, always hand in hand and heart to heart with the people they serve. They stand together with the poor. The musicians and artists that are involved in this project would like to say a big thank you to the staff of the Mercy Center. Even though we are many miles apart, we can all feel the love and happiness emanating from their work. And with this recording, we stand together in partnership with the poor. This is our tribute to the real stars of the show, who are the kids of the Mercy Center. And this CD it's a compilation of many, many different Irish artists, so you're in for a real treat. It's a great mixture of different kinds of stuff. And it is actually produced by Mr. Donie Carroll. It's recorded at Cove Island Productions in New Jersey. It was mastered by Gabriel Donie, and the cover design was by Teresa Ward. You can get more information on this project, buying the CD if you'd like, and help donating to this cause at duckiesmusic@gmail.com. That's Duckies Music, DUCKYSMUSIC @gmail.com. So we're going to start right out like we normally do. Every week here in the pub, we're going to listen to a couple of great sets of tunes. And those tunes are going to be, the first one is going to be by Athena Tergis in memory of Coleman and Patty Fahey's. And the second one is Brian Conway, who is phenomenal, of course, and Brendan Dolan with Motobound Chapel, Never Was Piping So Gay, and Fisherman's Island.
Ducky's music. Quack, quack.
His music.
fun stuff.
Absolutely great. Yeah, the compilation CD is actually, it consists of just some really fabulous musicians and players. It gives you a really varied listen. Like if you listen from the beginning to the end, the CD is just wonderful to pop into a car CD player if you got to drive for a while and you're not listening to the same, performer all the time. Sometimes I get road weary when I'm listening to a CD. It's all one person.
Cruising music.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
good for
even when I
cruising.
listen to my own stuff, I get bored. You just
Yeah,
you want to hear something else. So this kind of shakes it up for you, and they've already laid it out in a nice way so that it goes from one tune or song to another in a really nice way.
it's nice stuff.
So again, as I said, I'm kind of plugging it today. It's called In Partnership with the Poor, Irish Musicians for the Mercy Center. The Mercy Center is an organization that just helps the poor neighborhoods and children in Bangkok, Thailand. And we just listened to 2 wonderful sets of tunes. Now we're going to listen to a wee bit of singing, which of course is my favorite because I love singing.
Imagine that.
Yeah, shocking. Okay, so the first song is going to be by Girsa, and the name of the song is Rolling Hills of the Border by Matt McGuinn. The second piece we're going to hear is by Mick Maloney, McNally's Row of Flats, Harrigan and Hart. And the third one is by none other than Donie Carroll, who will be singing The Night the Goat Broke Loose on Grand Parade, which amazingly is a traditional song.
Great. Sounds like fun. Donnie always has that
It will be.
whimsical thing going on.
You can be sure of it.
Well, I've traveled far and I've wandered wide, seen the Hudson and the Clyde. I've courted by Loch Lomond side, but I dearly love the border. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny tweed flow. A sweeter place I'll never know than the rolling hills of the border. Often I have a mind the day, with my lass I'd strolled by the Tay, but all its beauty they fade away among the hills of the border. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny tweed flow. A sweeter place I'll never know than the rolling hills of the border. There's a certain place of mine, bonny lasses there you'll find, men so sturdy, men so kind, among the hills of the border. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny tweed flow. A sweeter place
Down in Bottle Alley lived Timothy McNally, a decent politician and a gentleman at that. Beloved by all the ladies, the gossoons and the babies that occupy the building called McNally's Row of Flats. And it's Ireland and Italy, Jerusalem and Germany, Chinese and Africans and a paradise for rats, all jumbled up together in the snow and rainy weather. They constitute the tenants in McNally's Row of Flats. That great conglomeration of men from every nation, the Tower of Babylonium, it couldn't equal that. A peculiar institution were the brogues without dilution. They rattled on together in McNally's Row of Flats. And it's Ireland and Italy, Jerusalem and Germany, Chinese and Africans and a paradise for rats, all jumbled up together in the snow and rainy weather. They constitute the tenants in McNally's Row of Flats. Bags of rags and papers, tramps and other slavers, Italian lazzaronis and lots of hungry cats, lying on the benches and dying there by inches from the open ventilation in McNally's Row of Flats. And it's Ireland and Italy, Jerusalem and Germany, Chinese and Africans and a paradise for rats, all jumbled up together in the snow and rainy weather. They constitute the tenants in McNally's Row of Flats. It never was expected that the rent would be collected. They levied on the furniture, the bedding and the slats. And it's then you'd see the rally as they battled down the alley, evicted from the building called McNally's Row of Flats. And it's Ireland and Italy, Jerusalem and Germany, Chinese and Africans and a paradise for rats, all jumbled up together in the snow and rainy weather. They constitute the tenants in McNally's Row of Flats.
Paddy McGinty bought the house and lived the Sundays well, situated on the north side of the Lee. Well, he lived all alone in his cosy little home, so he bought a goat to keep him company. Well, says Paddy to the goat, for you I'll buy a coat, and a visit to Cork City we will pay. But the goat kicked up a mountain when he saw the Berwick fountain, on the night the goat broke loose and ran parade. Well, on the night the goat broke loose and ran parade, all the people of Cork City got afraid. And the shouts went through the country that the Glen had won the county, on the night the goat broke loose and ran parade. Well, Mary Ellen Warner stood at Woodford Bourne's corner, said I'll catch a train to Dublin or I'll die. But the goat came up behind her and he gave her such a winder, she hadn't time to bid her friends goodbye. And Mary Ann Fitzgibbon got her draws all torn to ribbons, running to the Munster Arcade. And it was a sad bereavement when she landed on the pavement on the night the goat broke loose on Grand Parade. Well, on the night the goat broke loose on Grand Parade, Mary Ann Fitzgibbon got afraid. She went herring down the Colca, it was worse than any polka, on the night the goat broke loose on Grand Parade. When the people up in Barrack Street, they heard the dreadful news, they all swore out in vengeance what they'd do. So they lined the streets in batches, armed with swords and hatches, but when the goat appeared they all withdrew. Now the goat came through a door, roaring like a whore, followed by Cork City Fire Brigade. And 'twas at the South Dock Pier where he landed underwear and was never seen again in Grand Parade. Well, on the night the goat broke loose on Grand Parade, all the people of Cork City got afraid. Connie Doyle and Kathy Berry took a sidecar out to Blarney on the night the goat broke loose on Grand Parade. Connie Doyle and Kathy Berry took a sidecar out to Blarney on the night the goat broke loose on Grand Parade.
That was Donnie Carroll, The Night the Goat Broke Loose on Grand Parade.
I would like to have been there for that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That would have
We
been
used to have a
fun.
goat. Remember when we had a goat? Her name was Maggie.
Maggie. Yeah,
Maggie.
Maggie was a sweet goat.
She was a sweet goat, as far as
sure
goats
was.
go. And before that, we heard Mick Maloney, and before that was Gersa. We're listening again to the In Partnership with the Poor CD, Irish Musicians for the Mercy Center. This is a compilation CD of many great Irish performers. The funds going from this project to the Mercy Center, which aids and helps the poor communities in Bangkok, Thailand, the many children in that area that are...
Very cool.
It's a very, very cool project.
Yes, it is.
And it's a fabulous CD, which makes it even more... So you can find it. You can find more information on the Mercy Center at mercycenter.org, and you can find out more about how you can have a copy of this CD at Ducky's Music, DUCKSYMUSIC at gmail.com. Ducky's Music at gmail.com. Get your copy. It's a great way to do something wonderful for someone that you've never met, and also enjoy some of the music that you love the most. So
Yeah.
guaranteed a winner, this CD. Now, Liam, the extra large leprechaun, he's got to be like a bloody nub after this festival season. He came off of the Milwaukee Irish Festival and then right into the Great Lakes Gathering, and
Is there anything left of them?
I don't know, but I'm afraid he's going to start getting smaller. He's not going to be the
Might
extra
start
large.
shrinking. That's,
I know.
Yeah.
So we're going to skip today's Liam's picks, but I'm going to just make sure that you are reminded, of course, of the great session that we have right here locally up in Bay City at the Stein House at 7 o'clock is our session. So make sure you get over there. And to check out all of the other great events that are happening in the state of Michigan, go to miirish.com. Liam keeps that website up like meticulously.
It's a fantastic
unbelievable.
website.
Yeah, it gives you all of the
Absolutely
events,
fantastic.
not just concerts or pub gigs, but it also gives you all the sessions. It gives you locations of all the Irish pubs in the state of Michigan, all the Irish performers, Irish and Celtic stores, retail stores and shops. And
If
not
you
to
want to
mention
know
all the festivals.
anything Irish, it's
Anything
going to be there.
Irish.
And he works at it. I mean,
miirish.com.
it's unbelievable the work
It
he
is
puts into
unbelievable.
that. He puts his whole heart and soul into it.
Well, we don't want him to, like I said, start withering away.
No,
so
we don't want that
we
to
want
happen.
you to take the day, Liam, and go get yourself a nice piece of Guinness cake. Serve it with a nice piece of rum-infused whipped cream, and you should be good
A
to
Guinness
go.
float.
A Guinness float. Wash it down with a Guinness float.
That's right.
So there you have
Nothing
it.
like Guinness and ice cream.
So we're going to keep listening to this CD. This is our project for the day in partnership with the poor, Irish Musicians for the Mercy Center. And the next couple of pieces that we're going to hear are very cool. It is, the first artist is the Washington Square Harp and Shamrock Orchestra. Gotta love the name.
Yeah.
the Washington Square Harp and Shamrock Orchestra.
That's got a ring to it.
It's got a ring to it.
Yes,
and they
it
are going
does.
to do Waltz Me Around Again, Willie, which is a traditional piece. Then Congressman Joe Crowley and Sean Crowley are going to share their cut of Star of the County Down, which is also a traditional piece. And then our favorite Crowley among them all is Jimmy Crowley,
Oh, yeah.
who's going to do The Fox and the Hare. So I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. It's been a really relaxing day in the pub. I know that there are other things to do outside, but really there's nothing better than spending Tuesday afternoon in the pub listening to Irish music.
Again, a pub, a nice Guinness, some great Irish music,
Yes.
some of your friends, of course, your Irish friends,
And those that want to be.
and those that want to be.
Right.
We can't disclude them.
Exactly. Okay.
Let's hear some music.
Willie Fitzgibbons, who used to sell ribbons and stood all day long on his feet, grew very spoony on Madeline Mooney, who'd rather be dancing than eat. Each evening she'd tag him to some dance hall, drag him, and when the band started to play, she'd up like a silly and grab tired Willie, steer him on the floor, and she'd say, waltz me around again, Willie, around, around, around. The music is dreamy, it's peaches and creamy, oh, don't let my feet touch the ground. I feel like a ship on an ocean of joy, I just want to holler out loud, ship ahoy. So waltz me around again, Willie, around, around, around. Willie DeVere was a dry goods cashier. At his desk he would sit all the day, till his doctor advised him to start exercising, or else he would soon fade away. One night this poor loony met Madeline Mooney Fitzgibbons, then shouted with joy, she's a good health regainer, you've got a great trainer, just wait till she hollers, my boy. So waltz me around again, Willie, around, around, around. The music is dreamy, it's peaches and creamy, oh, don't let my feet touch the ground. I feel like a ship on an ocean of joy, I just want to holler out loud, ship ahoy. So waltz me around again, Willie, around, around, around.
Near Bambridge Town in the county down one morning last July, from a Bowling Green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing out, sure I shook myself for to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, up and going to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like a fair Colleen that I met in the county down.
As she onward sped, sure I scratched my head and I look with a feeling rare. And I says I to a passer-by who's the maid with the nut brown hair. He smiled at me and he says he, that's a gem of Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann, she starred the county down.
From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, up and going to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like a fair Colleen that I met in the county down. At the harvest fair she was surely there, and I dressed in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright and my hot cock right from the smile from a nut brown rose. No pipe or smoke, no horse or yield, to my plough was a rust-coloured brown, to my smiling bride by my own fireside, to the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, have a going to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like a fair Colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, have a going to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like a fair Colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, have a going to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county down.
Good Christians all, both great and small, all you that feel inclined, your care bestowed on a fella full of gold, I'm almost out of me mind. The wives I had, and they're all gone and dead, my love has laboured in vain. I have married, I have buried, and very nearly married, and I'm sick from wives and the brain. The fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, all the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all have been mates but me. Now the first of me page was a little Sally Sage, she once was a lady's maid, and she ran away one very dark day with the fella with the white fish tray. The next she was a hook, she was a beauty and a cook, and I tell you the reason why. On her back she had a hump, on her leg she had a stump, she had a little squint in the eye. Oh, the fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, all the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all having mates but me. Now the next she was a charm, a little girl with a farm, well versed in harrows and ploughs. She gathered a rig and lots of little pigs, and she squeezed no milk from the cows. She was 16 stone, all muscle and bone, she looked with an awful sneer. Alas, she would be mine, she fell into decline, she swallowed up a mouse in her beer. The fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all live in mates but me. Now the next one that came was a blight and jolly dame with a purse as long as me arm. It was full of yellow gold, a beauty to behold, the heart of a miser's charm. Her only sin was a love for gin, it brought her hopes to wreck. For she slipped in her heel and a piece of orange peel fell down and she broke her neck. Oh, the fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, all the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all live in mates but me. Now to add to me score, I had half a dozen more. Me list goes a long ways round. Some crossed o'er the sea for a better chap than me, while more of them were hanged and drowned. And the last one I had to drink, she went mad. In vain I tried to stop her. Sorrow was me tale, I discovered one day she was slowly by the death in the copper. The fox and the hare, the badger and the bear, the birds and the greenwood tree, all the pretty little rabbits so engaging in their habits, and they all having mates but me.
Yeah, that was cool. That was Jimmy Crowley singing the last song, The Fox and the Hare. And the piece before that was actually done by Joe Crowley and Sean Crowley. Are they related? I think if they said no, they probably are anyway. Right?
Could be.
Oh, no. And then we had the Waltz Me Around Again, Willie, by the Washington Square Harp and Shamrock Orchestra. I love that recording. I've played that recording on Live in the Pub before. I think that's just a hoot. It's just takes me back to when I was a kid, that kind of stuff. So we're listening again to In Partnership with the Poor. It's a compilation CD that raises money for the Mercy Center on Bangkok, Thailand. And you can find out all about it at themercycenter.org, and you can get your copy and help support this incredible project by just dropping an email to duckiesmusic@gmail.com and find out how much your CD is, and know that it's going to support some really great people that have been doing some really great things, so.
Cool stuff. Very cool.
Very cool stuff. So let me see. What else do we want to listen to here today? I feel so relaxed.
Yeah,
like the whole world is off my shoulders now that the festival is behind us. It's kind of like I'm looking forward now to September and pumpkin pie and snow right around the corner. I can't wait. I
don't like that snow stuff.
I love it. Okay, so the next piece is going to be by Deirdre and Maddie Connolly, and the name of the song is Young Riley the Fisherman. It's a traditional piece. And then we're going to hear Sean Hennessy and Blackwater doing The Plowboy. And this is it says Sean Hennessy arranged Blackwater. Now I'm not certain what that is, if Sean Hennessy wrote it and Blackwater just arranged it.
I don't know.
I guess. Well, I gave the right plug, so we shall see and we shall listen.
Let's hear it.
One evening fair to take the air alone, I chanced to stray down by a silvery winding stream that ran along the way. I overheard a maiden fair as the tears fell from her eyes, sing my love a song the ocean wide, bound for America. John Riley was my true love's name. His age was scarce 19. Indeed, he was as fine a man as ever you did see. My father, he has riches, while Riley, he was poor. And because he was a fisherman, they could not him endure. Her mother took her by the hand, and this to her did say, if you are fond of Riley, let him leave this country. Here is 100 pounds in gold, and it cannot be used. Send Riley to America, and you can follow too. When Riley got the money, to Riley she did run, saying this very night to take your life, my father charged his gun. Here is 100 pounds in gold, my mother sent to you. So you sail to America, and I will follow you. It was early the next morning, young Riley sailed away. But before he put his foot on board, these words to her did say, here is a token of true love, and we'll break it now I finded you. It was 3 or 4 months after he was walking by the gate when Riley came back again for to take his love away. The ship was wrecked, all hands were lost, and her father griefful sore. They found Riley in her arms, oh, drowned on the shore. They found a letter on her breast, and it was wrote with blood, saying, "Cruel was my father, who thought he'd shoot my love. Let this now be a warning to all you maidens gay, for to never let the lads you love sail to America."
On a calm Naples Eve, I can still see him there as he falls sweeter in the fresh springtime air. Oh, the black earth below him, the blue sky above, as he ploughs his neat furrows and sings about love. For I'll sing you a song and I'll tell you a story, that life flow around you without any worry. Shall love to all people wherever you roam. Oh, plough one more acre than I'm going home. There Bridget would meet him on a fine summer's day, and they talk about life as he ploughed away. Oh, the train's just beginning when Bridget passed on, but her lovely young ploughboy he just carried on. For I'll sing you a song and I'll tell you a story, that life flow around you without any worry. Shall love to all people wherever you roam. Oh, plough one more acre than I'm going home. But he raised his 6 children and tended the land, made the most out of life with whatever was at hand. Oh, never looking back as he pushed on each day, straight ahead to the horizon in the true ploughboy's way. Or I'll sing you a song and I'll tell you a story, that life flow around you without any worry. Shall love to all people wherever you roam. Oh, I'll plough one more acre than I'm going home. By the time that I knew him, his labours were done, and we walked through the field in the sweet summer sun. Oh, his stories are magic, his songs pure delight. God, I miss his warm smile and his bright shining light. For I'll sing you a song and I'll tell you a story, that life flow around you without any worry. Shall love to all people wherever you roam. We'll plough one more acre than I'm going home. but he's gone now, the ploughboy, the last of his kind. But his spirit lives on in my heart and my mind. Oh, he gave me my song and I'll sing it each day, as I move straight to the horizon in the true cowboy's way. Or I'll sing you a song and I'll tell you a story, that life flow around you without any worry, shall unto all people wherever you roam. Oh, plough one more acre than I'm going home.
Great stuff. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, thanks for visiting us here live in the pub today. To get more information on how to get a copy of this CD that benefits the Mercy Center, please go to Live in the Pub on Facebook page or go to duckiesmusic@gmail.com. We are going to close today's show with a great piece by our good friend Martin DeCogan. And until next week, stay well and safe home.
That's right. We hope to see you next week right here live in the pub. Come and join us. And like Susan said, check out our Facebook page. We'd love to hear from you. We'd like to know what you would like to hear and the things that you are interested in. That's always fun for us. But drop in and see us at the Crow. See you later.
Last night as I went walking down by the old cold quay, I met a pretty girlie and she combing down her hair. Says she, me jolly soldier, will you come along with me, and we'll both go out to Moxley's and drive a jovial spree. Fal-de-do-I-have-a-do-I-have-a-do-I-addle-dee. We walked along together, for Moxley's we were bent. I treated her to whiskey till all my gold was spent. Then we walked along together till we came to a load of hay. There she laid her down beside me and we passed the night away. Fal-de-do-I-apple-de-do-I-apple-de-do-I-addle-dee. We huddled close together and frolicked till the dawn, till the songbirds they were singing from the heights of Curricabon. Her blondie summer tresses, sure they fell in strands of gold. So she, me jolly soldier, I like your tune so bold. Fal-de-do-I-apple-de-do-I-apple-de-do-I-addle-dee. Now when I go up to Dublin to purchase my discharge, to hell I'll pitch the army, the navy and the guards. And when I come to Cork again, a canny bloke I'll be. I'll get married to my jetty queen, 'tis happy we will be. Fal-de-do-I-apple-de-do-I-apple-de-do-I-addle-dee. Fal-de-do-I-apple-de-do-I-apple-de-do-I-addle-dee.